Spirit, please guide the words that I need to speak. I ask you to support me in the words that are coming through. I ask you to be here with me as I deliver these messages that need to be heard, need to be received. I am here for the greater good, and so it is. Peace, beloved. Welcome or welcome back to another word with NYAKUИY. I am NYAKUIY, and I'm here today to share some words, shared some messages that wanted to come through, that need to come through, that I'm feeling are coming through right now, even as we're getting started here. I have my cards out here in front of me. I haven't shuffled yet, so I'll be doing that in front of you all here. We'll be diving into the messages as they come through. As you can see, I'm on camera, okay? And there's a greater message here underneath why I'm showing up and why I'm deciding to come through and show my face. And it's about visibility. It's about not only being heard, but being seen as well. And I'm getting that, you know, some people are clairaudient and you hear things, but also tuning into people's voices and the vibrations of their voices does something to you. It elevates you, it shifts you, or it can disturb you, right? But then there's also clairvoyance and the seeing. And of course, this is about seeing with the inner eyes, right? Not necessarily seeing with eyes that are open simultaneously. There's an energy of seeing with the eyes also does something too. And so Spirit is like, show up. It's time for you to get on the screen. You got the camera. So show up. And so this is a message to someone out there that it's important for you to get out of your mind and get out of your mental limiting beliefs, your limiting mental structures that tell you that you can't be seen, that you shouldn't be seen, that it's X, Y, and Z to be seen, that you only need to be heard. And maybe even then that you don't need to be heard either. That's coming through. Some of you feel like you don't have a voice. You don't know how to express that which is within you. And Spirit is asking you to open up to yourself, open up to the different ways that you can express yourself. Maybe it's through art, maybe it's through music, maybe those are the avenues that will help you get to your voice, because sometimes we got to take a long route in order to get to where we need to go. We got to take a detour, we got to take a roundabout way in order to unleash and unlock the thing that we want to unleash and unlock. That is the voice, that is the expression, that is the divine expression that wants to come through. So sometimes we have to build confidence in another area and then transfer that confidence over to the area that we are really wanting to, or we are really being invited to shine, okay? The sun, shine, your soul's purpose. Okay, let's see if that can center there. Your soul's purpose. Honey, we're talking about shining, and the sun coming through is just that. You are here to shine. You are here to be seen. Again, this is coming through about visibility. You are here to be noticed. You are here to be watched. You're here to be observed. Some of these terms don't feel good for some of you. I can already sense that. Some of these terms are triggering for some of you. They're triggering your solar plexus. They're triggering your power center. They're triggering the way that you feel about yourself. It's giving nitpicking. That's the word that's coming up. Nitpicking. You're nitpicking so much about yourself because you're seen. You're like, ooh, I gotta hide this, I gotta hide that, I gotta hide this flaw. Nobody can see that flaw. Nobody can see this thing about me that I'm seeing, that I'm judging. Because at the end of the day, it's all about your self-perception. It's all about the way that you see yourself. And so you, 9 times out of 10, are the one judging yourself and then projecting that outward and feeling that other people are judging you, when it's really just a heightened sense of judgment coming through from you. Okay, so what is visibility? What does that invoke for you? What does that bring out of you? Okay, you may hear my nephew screaming in the background, and so he's also saying yes to these messages too. But to get back to the message, this visibility, this theme of visibility, this theme of being seen, what does that evoke for you? What does that bring out of you? I'm feeling for some of you there's a terror, there's a frightened energy. There's also energy of humiliation. There's energy of embarrassment. There's energy of shame. There's energy of I can't be seen. There's energy of if I am seen, I will die. Okay, this is really deep, and this is coming from other incarnations. Okay, and I'm feeling this very strongly, like some of you who have had public purposes in the past were killed because of your purposes, and because of how public you were, and because of how you were transforming societies, you were transforming minds, you were transforming hearts, you were different, you were outcasted. Really, your presence and your way of showing up in the world was one that was disrupting the status quo. And so you're carrying some of that energy into this incarnation, and it's blocking you from really shining in the way that you're meant to shine, because it's like you've already been through that. You've already done that in the past. You don't need to experience that again. And the fear that is coming up is connected to those incarnations. And Spirit is really delivering this message through and clear that that doesn't have to happen here. This is a new incarnation. This is a new timeline. This is a new presence. You are protected. You are protected. You are incredibly protected. And it's important that you step into that energy of protection, because that is what will secure you. Okay? Because you have a message to get out. You have a voice to share. You have a presence to be, that needs to be felt, that needs to be seen, just like the sunlight, right? The sun card right here, you have a presence that needs to be experienced. And you need to allow others to experience that. You need to release the energy of what are they thinking about you, and step into how you are feeling and thinking about yourself, and have that be the primary perspective, have that be the primary viewpoint for you. It needs to be more important than what other people are thinking or what you're projecting onto other people. I'm getting shame here. Shame is really loud here for some of you. Some of you are already like, I don't want that. And it's okay. It's okay to be there right now. Don't judge your process. Don't judge where you are. Embrace it. Accept it. Those are the first stages. Acknowledge that it's there. Acknowledge that it's there. Acknowledge that these things are within your field. Don't push them away because of resistance. Resistance is pushing them away. Resistance is like, I don't even want to go there right now. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And it's fear. And so it's important to ask yourself, are you wanting to live in fear, or are you wanting to live in love, where you embrace what comes up, where you embrace what comes up, even if it's nasty, even if it's ugly, even if it's whatever, dirty, even if it's disgusting, even whatever it is. You have to be willing to look at it, because here's another download coming through, is what you're resisting looking at within yourself is also the thing that you're resisting looking at outside in the world. And so all of the ills of the world, all of the things that's happening in the world, and it's vice versa, all of the horrors that are happening in the world, it's like you want to turn a blind eye. You want to even, like, you don't want to talk about it. You know, I'm getting it in my throat. I'm feeling it in my throat. It's like, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to see what's going on in the world. I don't want to see what's happening in the world. I only want to experience and see what's happening in my little bubble here, where I'm protected, where I'm safe, where I'm privileged to not experience the bullshit and the violence and the war and the trauma and the everything that is happening as we are speaking. You don't even want to put a name to them. And it's like, is that the energy you want to perpetuate? Because you're also doing that to yourself. You don't want to see the things within yourself. You don't want to see the places within yourself where you are disempowered, where you are showing up in a disempowered way in your own life. So then this translates too as in when you want to go save other people. You want to go and be the savior for other people. You want to be the champion for other people. You want to be the hero for the other people, but you're not even the hero in your own life. And Spirit is like, how does that work? It doesn't. Because the energy that you are in is what pours out into the collective. So if you're in an energy of disempowerment, that's what you're giving out into the collective. Even if you're giving money, even if you're giving time, even if you're giving resources, even if you're giving whatever it is you're giving, it's still coming from a place of disempowerment. And so you're perpetuating and you're creating and you're furthering disempowerment. And so there's a message here about taking responsibility for your life, taking responsibility for yourself, taking responsibility for your inner world, taking responsibility for the energy that you create and where you're creating from. Are you creating from fear, lack, regret, disempowerment? Are you creating from love? Are you creating from acceptance? Are you creating from acknowledgement? Are you creating from a place of really wanting to see even when it's not pretty? The choice is yours. Okay? Ooh. Okay. We're going back to nitpicking, okay? We're going back to nitpicking because somebody is here and they have perfectionist tendencies. Eesh. And they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge how their own, let me flip it this way, that your own perfectionist tendencies are what are the thing, is the thing that is blocking you from advancing. Your own perfectionist tendencies are blocking you from advancing. So your own judgments, again, your own judgments are blocking you from advancing. It's not anything happening outside of you, because there's enough everywhere all the time. There's enough everywhere all the time. And what the superficial reality, this matrix energy that we're existing in, I want to say some of us, because it's a mental construct, right? That manifests in physical reality. But again, like, that's not the point that I want to make here. The point is abundance is everywhere. And it's only in your mind that you limit that reality. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And some of you don't want that. Some of you don't want that to be real. Some of you want to martyr. Okay. Whew. Y'all, it gets like this because the energy is coming through very intensely, and I'm feeling it very intensely. And so I have to breathe, okay? What I was saying before the camera paused and glitched, which that's a message too. Somebody really did not want to hear that. Somebody really did not want to see that. And Spirit, please don't let me lose this message. Don't let me lose where I was going. Yes, okay, I found it. So abundance is everywhere. And I heard this so beautifully. Ooh, the track that I was going on. You want to martyr yourself. You want to, because other people are suffering. You're like, I can't enjoy my success. I can't enjoy my abundance because other people are suffering. Other people out there in the world are dying. Other people are being killed. Systems are fucking people up. People are fucking people up. And I can't enjoy my life here. I can't enjoy what I have here. How can I possibly receive the goodness here when that exists over there? And where I was going to, where I was being called to, was talking about abundance and talking about the fact that you taking a breath here does not prevent somebody from breathing across the world. That's abundance. That's how abundance is. Abundance is everywhere. You taking a breath here is not going to stop somebody from breathing on the other side of the world. And so would you starve yourself of breath? Would you withhold your own breath just so that somebody else could breathe when the breath is already available and there for them? When spirit is moving through them, when life is pulsating through them? No, you would still be breathing over here. You are breathing. The proof is in the pudding. You're breathing. Think about abundance like that. It is everywhere. And it is structurally being, I don't even want to say that. I want to say that physical abundance is being systemically disrupted because these energies of disruption that are causing war, that are causing terror, that are causing deaths, that are causing creating violence, perpetuating violence, they're trying to get you out of your vibrational purity. They're putting things in your vibration that disrupt you, that disrupt your vision, that distort your vision so that you see things with the physical eyes and you don't see things, and it prevents you from seeing things with the spiritual eyes, because now you're just stuck on the spiritual eyes, and there is a balance that is needed, in your perspective and your perception and where you are coming from and how you are seeing what you are seeing, and tuning deeper into a deeper sight, tuning into a more expanded sight, to a more expanded perception of what you are seeing. That's coming through. I know somebody felt that message. I know somebody experienced that. I know you experienced it in the way that you're meant to experience it. So Spirit is telling me to leave it there, because there's levels to this, y'all. There's levels to this, and not everything can be solved in one moment. That's what I'm getting. But there is simplicity still. Okay? Okay. Spirit is like, there's still density there. There's still, for some people, shame that needs to work through. And there's a transformation that's actually happening for you. You are being transformed. Your perception is being transformed. You're moving through a time in your life where you are shifting where you're coming from. Excuse me. Whoa. Again, there are a lot of energies that don't want this shift, that don't want this transformation. And they show up in the most unexpected ways. They show up in the most unusual ways. Even thinking, okay, this is guiding me towards your purpose and towards your purpose in the world. It's like, oh, but I got to take care of this. Oh, but I got to do that. Oh, but I got to do this. It's like you're manifesting distractions so that they keep you away from your purpose. They keep you away from shining. They keep you away from the thing that you know in your heart you're meant to do. So it's like, oh, I got to do the dishes. Oh, I got to go clean this up. Oh, the walls are dirty. Oh, this and this and that and the third. And sure, those may be important things to do, but Spirit is really asking you to discern when you are distracting yourself from diving into and experiencing yourself and allowing yourself to show up in your purpose, and when there's really a time and designated place where you do need to take care of your home, take care of your material realm, okay? Because a lot of the times what I'm getting is you're using those things as a distraction. And even health, even your well-being. Some of you are perhaps going through health complications, or maybe you're seeing somebody else experience health complications, and that's also a distraction. It can manifest as a distraction to your purpose, because now instead of using your energy and using the inner resources you have towards aligning and being in your purpose and showing up in your purpose, now you're using it to go to doctor's offices, to take care of yourself, to rest because you have no energy, to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that energy that you could be using to do this, that, and the third to take care of your health could be the energy that you're using to show up in your purpose. I know that's kind of like a slap in the face, because it's like you are the one that is manifesting your own illness. But this is how powerful we are, and this is how deep this goes. Some of these subconscious programmings do not want us to shine in our light. And it's on you to discern and to have discernment. So pray for discernment. Ask for discernment. Ask that you are divinely guided to that which is real and pure and true. And for you to show up in a way that is real and pure and true to you. In a way that is not shifty and shady, and in a way that is not, I was looking at the time there, in a way that is not hiding. Because again, this theme of visibility is coming through. You need to be seen. And so that means you also need to see you. And you need to see where you're coming from. You need to see where you're acting shady within your own life and not really showing up for the mission that you signed up for. And so allow this transformation to happen. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. You will be so excited on the other side of this. You will feel so good on the other side of this. Because, and what I was experiencing and feeling before I got on camera is a breakthrough is imminent. A breakthrough is imminent for you. And the only thing preventing the breakthrough from happening is your resistance to breaking down. Your resistance to breaking down. It's your resistance to, it's your hold, it's your strong hold on the structures of your mental structures that you're holding on to now that hold your reality together. You don't want your reality shattered. You do not want your reality shattered. But in order to build upon a new reality that is real and pure and true, the old reality that was based on false limitations has to die. And so your perspective has to die. It has to shift. It has to go through these transformations. And you will come out on the other side transformed. You will rise like a phoenix. Contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. this is just highlighting the message that you need time and space for yourself, so that you can receive yourself, so that you can see yourself clearly, so that you can see yourself outside of and in the clarity of your own field. Some of you are spending too much time with other people. Some of you are socializing, again, as a distraction. You're socializing. You're even using relationships as a distraction. I'm sorry to say this, honey, but I have to say it because it's coming through. Because Spirit is like, you're doing this, and you know you're doing this. Subconsciously, you're doing this. And you're using your relationships around you as a distraction. And so there may be relationship drama. There may be, you know, again, it's drama that you need to be solving. It's drama that you need to get into and make correct and make right, you know. It's like your focus is on that, on those distractions, on those relationships that are distracting. It's like, okay, you're hitting the message in the head. Okay, I got it. But the energy is, again, coming through that you need to take time alone for you. You need to take time to be with yourself. Be in the discomfort. And I always say, the moment where you're the most uncomfortable is the moment where you need to really lean in, because a transformation is about to happen. But when you resist it and you smoke it away and you drink it away and you sex it away and you know, whatever you do it away, you lose out on the blessings. You can't receive those blessings because you're not willing to do the work necessary to receive them. And the work really is to just dissolve, allow your old ways to dissolve. You're not trying to grow. And so you won't receive the lessons, you won't receive the blessings that are on the other side of that growth. Though you want them, consciously you want them, but unconsciously you're scared of what you're losing, and you're focused on what you're losing and not necessarily what you're about to gain. And that's a perspective shift that needs to happen, because once you shift your perspective in that way, then you'll, and I won't say readily go, but you will get to a place eventually where you're like, okay, something is happening here, something is blocking me here, let's get into it, let's figure it out, because I can't live like this. It will literally take you to a point in your life journey where you're more uncomfortable with the blockages than you are with them. Because some of y'all are too comfortable in the uncomfortable. Some of y'all are too comfortable in the blockages. Some of y'all are too comfortable in your shit. You ain't sick of it yet. You're not through with it yet, and so it's not through with you. You're not done with it. It's not bad enough for you yet. It hasn't gotten bad enough for you yet. And so Spirit will allow you to stay there until it's bad enough. And it's up to you to decide what is enough for you. But what I'm feeling here and what these cards are saying, and for some of you, you're already there, you're in this energy of, yeah, as soon as it starts feeling any kind of way, for me, I'm diving in to unearth what's up. I want to know what's up. I want to know what's up with me. Why am I feeling this way? I want to release. I want to release whatever it is that is weighing me down, instead of feeling like this weight is normal. You see what I'm saying? So spend time alone, spend time by yourself, spend time just with your own energy and your own thoughts. Journal, do what you need to clear your mind. I'm being guided here to this area right here, to just tap this area right here. Tap this area all across your chest, your collarbone. Whenever you're feeling some heavy or dense emotions, because this is your heart space here, particularly here, just pound on your chest. And what that will do is release energetic blockages, and it will help you to release what you need to release. As you all know, we have our chakras systems, okay, but we have many energy centers and energy points in the body, and that when you what is the word, like acupuncturists, they use their needles and they place them in certain energetic centers to release energy. You can do the same thing. This is somatic body connection work, okay? So when you do this, it'll release the energy. It'll help you release the energy. It'll help you also be present. It'll help you be here. It'll help root you and ground you in this present reality so that you can go there in your mind to the trenches, to the depths, to clear whatever it is that needs to be cleared out and to return to center. So that's a practice I'm offering to you to take and to use whenever you need it, and whenever you are in your own, when you're in a dysregulated nervous system place. Okay. Yo, father healing is coming through. Your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. Ooh, okay. So we're making some connections here. Yeah, we are making some connections around you shining in the world and why you don't shine and why you've dimmed your shine, and it could be due to some father wounds. Yeah, I'm getting a really, like, all of a sudden a sad energy around that. So some of you may have not had a father growing up, or a father figure that was what you needed, okay? A father figure who was absent, a father figure who was neglectful, a father figure who was inconsistent, a father figure who didn't, the word value is coming up, didn't show you your value, didn't honor the value that you are, didn't honor the worth that you are, didn't honor how worthy you are. It was always transactional. It was always like, you did something and then you were worthy, but if you did something different, then you were not worthy. And so your worth you went back and forth with your worth, with your own inner value and your own worthiness and your own way that you show up in the world, such that now it's created all of these programs in your mind. It's created all of these perceptions about yourself, about who you are and your worthiness in the world, and you don't feel it. You're confused about it. You don't know which one is right. Are you worthy? Are you not worthy? Where is your worth coming from? Is your worth in the things that you do? Is it in how you show up? And there's also people-pleasing energy coming through because you wanted to please him. You wanted to please him because when you pleased him, then you were worthy. Ooh. Yeah. Or maybe he didn't show up, like he was not present in your life. And you wondered, was it me? Did I do something to push him away? And of course the answer is no. You did nothing at all. You did nothing at all. You did nothing at all, and it was never you. It was never you. It had nothing to do with you. Okay? It's important that you really understand that other people's behaviors and actions have nothing to do with you. And this is your father included. And your father's inability, or anybody's inability, to see your worth doesn't mean that it is not there. Okay? It's so important that you separate your worthiness and from how other people perceive you, from how other people experience you, because that's what will allow you to drop the people pleasing. You have to let go of this way of thinking that other people, that ties your worth and connects your worth to other people, when that has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you and the divine. And you were here You were sent here. You are alive. You are breathed. You are breathed into. You have the breath of life sustaining you. The divine is what is sustaining you. You are here. You are already here, that you are worthy. You are already here. That's proof. That's the proof you need to know that you are worthy. You literally are right here, right now. You're right here, right now. Your worthiness is right here, right now. And right here, right now, this has nothing to do with other people. And so there's this energy of disconnecting your energy from other people, cutting cords, disconnecting your thoughts and perceptions about yourself from other people. And for a lot of you, it starts off with your dad. And there's this energy of searching and searching and searching, and you've been searching and searching and searching in other people what it is that you need to source from within. And it's because you've been trained to find it in other people. You've been trained, you've been programmed, you've been conditioned into looking outside of yourself for it. Okay? And you were never taught to look within. And so that's why this contemplation time is really important for you. And you can hear my voice getting softer. And it's because this is the energy of compassion that you need to lend yourself. That none of this is your fault. The way that you are perceiving yourself now, the way that you are perceiving the world now, it's not your fault. It's how you were programmed. It's how you were conditioned. As a child, you were an innocent one. You didn't have a say. You were in your environment and you experienced what you experienced and you absorbed what you experienced, and nobody corrected you. And now you have to correct yourself. And so now is the time to give yourself the compassion, give yourself the love, and give yourself the care, because you never had it in the capacity that you needed in the moments that you needed it. Nobody was there. And I know that hurts. But now here you are in a place where you are there. And so you can hold your little child, your inner child's hand, and you can go to those places. You can go to those scary places. You can go to those dark places, and you can uncover what is there together. Because the you right here, right now, is protecting your inner child. That's who your inner child has. That's who your inner teenager has. You. And so give yourself the space to listen to the concerns of your inner child. This is what this is really about, is listening to your inner child and to all the things, all of the ways, all of the grievances, all of the everything that it never had an opportunity to voice. It never had an opportunity to give voice to, because his voice was always stifled. It's always dismissed, punished even. And so you see how, going back to the beginning, earlier incarnations, previous incarnations can influence how you were raised, because the energy is still connected, and so it still shows up in your childhood in different ways, but similar ways. You feel, don't be seen, don't be heard, don't show up, don't share, don't shine, don't overpower. There's an energy there with the father of power imbalance, an imbalance of power. The power dynamic is such that you show up in a disempowered way when it comes to the father energy, and it's because of the father energy. So again, there's clearing and healing that needs to happen there. And make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations. It is your wish. It is your wish. You do want to be free. You really do, really, really and truly want to be free. positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations, and avoid negativity. So it's thinking about who you're surrounding yourself around, and the people around you. Are they triggering your wounds? Are they triggering them in a way that brings you more healing, or are they triggering them in a way that is taking you deeper into your insecurities, or taking you deeper into your disempowerment? And at the same time, are they inviting you to rise to the occasion? Rise to the occasion to meet yourself where you need to meet yourself. Some of you need to change your environments. And it's going to happen, because as this transformation is happening, as you're transforming internally, you will transform and shift your material world down to your living situation. Don't be scared. There's an energy coming through. Don't be scared, and it's somebody's inner child. Don't be scared. Hold yourself and call on people you trust. Even if it's one person in your life you trust with your whole entire soul, call on that person, and they can affirm for you the truth of who you are, which is that you're beautiful and you are loved and you're absolutely worthy and you are a fantastic human, and that you deserve all the good things that are happening for you and that will happen for you, and that you can, and that you have the courage. And if you need your hand held, you can have your hand held, but you also have the strength too within yourself. You do. And perhaps it was never shown to you, it was never embraced, but this is the time here and now where you can do that, where you can call up on your power, call up on your strength, call up on all of these parts of you that you shunned, that you diminished, all the ways that you dimmed your light, to make other people to make other people comfortable, to make other people, to please other people, to appease other people, to not outshine other people. I'm hearing it's okay for you to shine. It's safe for you to shine now. You're in a particular place and time in your life where that is your trajectory. It's going to happen. The word that I'm feeling and sensing is inevitable. It's inevitable. Okay? And so I pray that you've received the words that you needed to receive today. I invite you to write me in the comment section, and let me know what resonated with you. This message feels complete, and so I will end it here. I'm sending you so much love. I'm so grateful for your presence. Thank you for making it all the way through. I love you, and peace.